Hmm. We got our wires crossed a little bit, but that's all right. So starting this bad boy off. Starting this bad boy over. So, matter of fact, shout out to my homeboy Ike too, real quick, man. Shout out to my man Ike up in Columbus, man. I know I was supposed to hit you back, bro, and we was gonna smoke, but you know, I got caught up in trying to tidy up the house still and the apartment still and everything, trying to get some cleaning done, and so, but if you see this, man, while we on, bro, you know you're more than welcome to hop on, man. If not, I'm gonna get at you though when we get done, cause we got a couple things we need to discuss. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. So once again, I'm just waiting on the world's dopest point guard. Ugh. Yo, where's the man?
Yo,
There he is, the man, the myth, the legend, the world's dopest point guard.
what up?
6'9". What up, bro? You know what it, bro? You know what it is. You know it's out of bounds live. We gonna fuck up some dinner plans tonight for some people. All right.
Right.
What's good on your end? All of the good people.
Shit, I'm good, man. Just sitting up here dealing with, I guess you could call me racist. Uh, but we'll get into that later. But I've been good working this shit, man. I've been missing the people, man, the haters. They
Exactly.
keep
Like,
going. They
yeah.
add more fuel to the fire, man. So
And not saying we don't appreciate those who do support us as far as out of bounds live. It's just you lame ass, self righteous, hating ass motherfuckers. We love y'all. We love y'all because, like Ant said, it keeps it going, man. You know what I'm saying? Got a few things you already know. You know what I'm saying? As far as figure we can throw around real quick between this NFL money. Okay, we got some NFL money to talk about. And on a side note, I wouldn't mind getting into how that's going to affect Dallas because, part of our hate core are Cowboys fans. And I know it's only summer, but we can always start getting our shots in with them. You know what I'm saying?
right.
uh, NBA Finals, 2 days, bro. 2 more days. 2 more days. We got to rail about that. I guess our quote unquote preview. And I guess we got to give them a prediction on who we think is going to win that series. You know what I'm saying? And
Good.
last but not least, due to more weekend WNBA exploits, all right, and Miss Clark, she had a rough weekend, bro. And we're going to dissect it on multiple levels, including on a personal level, due to a Facebook post I made as a joke. You know what I'm saying? We're going to save that for last. That's going to be at Vanessa Williams, bro. We saving the best for last on that one. You know what I'm saying? For real. All right. NFL money, new money. Okay. We all know
Yeah.
we all know the Minnesota Vikings just walked away from Kirk Cousins, and somehow a 36-year-old quarterback with a busted ACL was ready to get $100 million out of Atlanta. Fine, he's their problem now. Minnesota knew, particularly after drafted J.J. McCarthy, we can't have a rookie quarterback without this weapon. We got to have it. We got to lock it up. Justin Jefferson, 4-year extension, 120 million total, 110 guaranteed money, and he gets 90 million of that guaranteed money soon as he signs.
Yeah.
And it's a whole lot of new money out here as far as these NFL and these receivers, bro. So Justin Jefferson, all right, because he's the cream of the crop. Waddle got his $76 million extension from Miami. A.J. Brown got locked up on $84 million. Justin Jefferson.
I'll take all this shit down. Yeah, I didn't never buy it.
Justin Jefferson is the king of the new money as far as NFL receivers this offseason. and I need you to go get it.
Well, as I was about to go get it, did you see what Christian
Yeah,
McCaffrey agreed to?
2 year extension, 19 million, pretty much highest paid back in the league. I mean, that's
Oh, yours say 19, mine say 2 year, 38 million
yeah, that's
contract
19.
extension. Oh no,
Yeah,
you
that's
saying
19.
19 a year?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
my bad, my
See, there you
bad.
go. That's that JCPS education hard at work again. There you go.
Well, I didn't graduate from JCPS. I graduated from J Jefferson County Fuck Schools. So
Exactly.
JCFS.
But for real, the cream of the crop, Justin Jefferson, the king of new wide receiver money in the NFL. For real now, I need you to go get it.
I mean, I I've been at work all day, bro. So
Mm-hmm.
I can't even speak on nothing. I didn't even look into it. Hold on, let me. Justin Jefferson. I mean, do you that do you not think he's one of the best at his position?
Oh, no doubt, no
Yeah.
doubt. And I don't have a problem with the 120. I don't have a problem with no one getting their money. I think some of the structure for some of these contracts to me. I mean, all right, so 110 guaranteed, and he gets 90 million of that guaranteed money as soon as he signed, bro. You feel me? And like he could like trip over his kid's big wheel in the driveway right now and got 90 million in the bank.
I'm reading. Yeah, 104 year, 140 million contract extension. God,
Yeah,
he's the
yeah,
NFL's highest paid non-quarterback.
right. Not just the league's highest paid receiver. He's their highest paid non-quarter, like you said, highest paid non-quarter. Justin Jefferson, king of the new money, man. Go get it, bro. It's sick. That is sick. Oh, what happened? Where'd he go? What the? Oh, all right. I'm gonna give him a couple minutes, man, because hopefully he can come back. You know what I'm saying? Facebook's on their BS, and particularly when you're dealing with a rat motherfucker. But that's neither here or there. That's down the road.
So as I'm reading, bro,
They starting to hate. Facebook's on that BS with you,
Jefferson
bro.
got a deal worth 110 million in guaranteed money. That will make him a free agent before his 30th birthday. So
Right.
he's going to be paid before he's even 30 and going to be a free agent by the time with
Yeah, but he
110 million of it guaranteed. And he's
but
only
he gets not.
24.
But check this out. He gets 90 million of that 110 million guaranteed money now. You
So
see what
he's
I'm
well,
saying?
yeah, like you said, he said, it's in his bank account. Get out of there.
Bruh. So can we agree that Justin Jefferson probably got the dopest direct deposit account alert today? What up, Chaz?
What up, though?
Shit, sit here chopping it up with your old man. You know, we doing it out of bounds lifestyle.
I know the
But
norm, the norm.
nah, it's been a minute. You know, we've been nice, but you know, now we gotta start. We gotta start fucking up everybody's summer, and this is how we started it.
Yeah.
So, but Ed, think about it. 110 guaranteed, and yet he gets 90 million of that 110 guaranteed. He gets that now. Like
That's
that nigga got the.
quite the
Go ahead,
payday for a young fella, man.
bruh. He got the dopest direct deposit alert today ever.
And yet he's
Real.
younger than me.
Yeah.
And
Well, I mean,
he's fucking doing it, man. That's how I respect the young cats, man. They you you never, like I posted on, you never know what somebody's going through besides behind the smile, man. I'm
right.
telling you now, we can't judge people's hating, but you should clap. You can't name too many people that in his profession. I mean, hell, let's just say it again. He's the highest non-paid quarterback in the league. So that should tell you right there. He's young, he's smart, he got the right agent. Uh,
I'm glad you said that. Speaking of having the right agent, I need to get the name of his agent because I need him to accompany me at my next job interview. I mean, do you think I can get 90 million in guaranteed money out of Olive Garden? Like, for real, I need that dude's name. Facebook is on the bullshit, man, for real. Look, what we saying, people, is Justin Jefferson, all right, is the man. He is the man of the hour. He is the toast of the class, you know, as far as offseason signings, particularly at receiver. Okay, all the bread, you know, all of it, man. And like I said, I'm not mad at him. You know what I'm saying? For that much money, though, some of these, the way the guaranteed money is structured in some of these contracts, like, I don't know, it just, that's a lot of money to give a guy up front. And you know, he ain't, you know, like, I know part of it is you're paying him, not only you're rewarding him for what he's done, you're paying him for what you anticipate him to do. Okay? And, you know, that's a big risk, man, you know, giving that much guaranteed money up front. And now, maybe, well, not maybe, obviously, you know what I'm saying, I don't know all the legal and financial ins and outs as far as contract negotiations in that regard. You know, why are organizations allowed to give so much guaranteed money up front? I mean, because that's a shitload. You know, 110 guaranteed money. Well, it's 140 million total. 110 guaranteed money, and he gets 90 million of that guaranteed money now. Like, that is fucking insane. Insane, man, I'm telling you. Facebook's hating on Ant, you know, because, you know, we just simply got some no life having rat motherfuckers running around. Getting still, it is what it is. Dude, Facebook and the blockage.
All right, so as I'm doing my research, since my phone want to be on bullshit.
Oh,
All right,
just your phone acting up. Okay.
Tyreek Hill is
Mm-hmm.
is not happy right now. It says
Yeah.
as of June 4th, Tyreek Hill made a comment on Twitter. That's well deserved. Congratulations, young Jedi. And it said immediately following his post, Tyreek Hill agents reached out to the Dolphins front office about a possible extension.
Exactly, because they just gave Waddle his money because he got 76 million on his extension just last week. Okay, so if Justin Jefferson in guaranteed money gets 110 total, I mean, that, like, Tyreek's gonna what? At least want them to match that, especially when we talk about the guaranteed money, right? You think?
Yeah.
Because I mean, I think he's got 2 years left on his current deal for the Tyreek, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, similar situation as far
So
as Jamar Chase.
he got three, he got multiple agents right now.
Tyreek Hill has multiple agents.
No, Justin Jefferson is currently represented by multiple agents from different agencies.
Oh, well, okay. So I still need the name of that company, and I need them to show up at my next job interview. I don't give
Yeah.
a fuck.
And, by
So
the name of Ben Risen, Brian A. and Todd France.
I've heard of Ben Rising. I've heard of him as far as a sports agent.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. But this is obviously a firm, since you said it's multiple agents. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm cool with that. You know what I'm saying? That's just like, you know, you go in the front office, man. Hey, jump these motherfuckers. You
Yeah.
know? Yeah, I ain't mad at them. You know what I'm saying? So between Jamar Chase and my favorite part of this, as far as this new receiver money, as far as the league handing out, between Jamar Chase's situation in Cincinnati and CeeDee Lamb, for all you fucking Dallas fans, because you know CeeDee Lamb didn't show up to minicamp, right?
Correct. Correct. And he
Because CeeDee
could face
Lamb.
$100,000 in fines.
Now that's not until actual camp starts. This is just minicamp. Okay, yet still $100,000 a day. Yeah,
Well, they
you know, as
said
soon
it
as
was a first of a 3-day mandatory mini camp. It
right,
says oh shit, he did the same shit last year, man.
yeah, yeah,
Says last
but
year
he,
of his contract, he was fined 16,000 for missing practice, and if he don't show up Wednesday, he'll get fined 33,000. And then it says decision to sit out leaves him in subject to up to 100,000 if he missed the entire mini camps this week.
yep, and then those fines go up if he missed days of actual training camp. Like but you know he in his feelings when he seen that Justin Jefferson contract release yesterday.
Yeah, Justin Jefferson is averaging 35 million a year.
Sick.
So
Well, see, there's been the argument that Dallas could have avoided this situation with CeeDee Lamb if they had took care of his contract situation last year, which to me makes sense because now in this offseason, you're dealing with CD on the last year of his deal. You're dealing with Dak Prescott on the last year of his deal. Micah Parsons just sit back and watch Joey Bosa become the highest defensive player in the league with $35 million. He wants at least that.
yeah, who is okay. I see Waddle's deal. Amar,
I'm gonna run, yeah, for Detroit.
yeah, what did he get?
I think his was like 80, 82. No, I think his was a little higher. I think his was closer to 90. Like, out of all of them,
84.
Jalen's is the lowest.
Yeah, St. Brown will earn
Yep.
84.75 million.
And how much
That's
guaranteed money?
76 million is guaranteed.
Okay, this is what I was talking about while you was off camera for a minute. Now you back. I got to pose this question to you. Because, like I said, I'm not mad about, why would I ever be mad about any player getting the money, whether I'm a fan of that player or not? I've had issues with the structure of these contracts. How do you feel about so much guaranteed money being pushed up front? I mean, that's like fronting a nigga 100 keys of dope. I need you to go get it.
I wouldn't front that much money because, I mean, they don't believe in injuries. I mean, when a player gets injured, the value of them falls, and you guarantee them so much already. Hell, I would go out there and tweak my fucking ankle too. I mean, shit.
I mean,
Would you front?
my
Would
bad, go ahead.
you front them?
I'm not fronting nobody. Okay, I wouldn't even front you 100 keys. I'd front you 50, but not 100. Sorry.
Right.
I mean, it really isn't. It's just, you know what I mean? But I'm just saying, like, and I noticed I started feeling this way going into the middle 20s, you know what I'm saying? Like 2010, 2012, right around there, as far as the middle 2000s. And particularly NFL. And I know the argument is because, football is the most physical sport. It has the greatest risk of injury. You can literally possibly die. I mean, we almost came close to that moment just a couple of seasons back with the DeMar Hamlin situation. You know what I'm saying? So from that regard, I get it. Am I just still having a problem understanding the contract structures?
Yeah.
And do I need to do some more homework and really figure out, why do they get so much guarantee? Dude, it's 140 million total contract for Jefferson. He gets 110 guaranteed, and then 90 million of that guaranteed money hit his direct deposit today.
He already got the bread.
All right, so real quick, how do you think this wide receiver sweepstake bonanza, spending spree, whatever you want to call it, and knowing Dallas couldn't get CD's deal done last year, I need you to go get it.
Venmo would go straight to your card, right? Yeah.
What do we pay the rent on? Venmo?
Yeah.
It won't go straight to your card. To go to that Venmo, and you have to transfer to your card. What's she giving you? For what?
For helping my family down.
Oh,
Yeah.
All right, so
We're paying the bills on her. I love it.
but nah. So I'm gonna say this, man. Like, as far as it's well overdue, as far as paying the receivers more money, that's well overdue.
Okay.
Now as far as Dallas, I mean, do you want me to be Out of bounds, honest, or
I mean, that's the only way. That's the only way to do
Dallas
it.
can't even come up with a deal with themselves. So you can't even expect them to come with a deal for one of their best players, in my eyes.
Right. And I looked at the numbers, and the networks saying because when they show their numbers, I'm like, really? So I went and looked at the numbers myself. You talk about from the same, they're from the same draft class. Oh, excuse me. So when you talk about both of them from the same draft class, their overall numbers are similar.
Right.
So now, if motherfuckers want to have a 1 and 2 argument about who's the better of the two of them, I'm not doing that. What I will say is, we know if they have similar production in that time frame, and Justin Jefferson just got his money, and Dallas couldn't get CD's deal done last year,
What?
and he's already sitting out mini camp this year, and he's already sitting out mini camp this year. It's obvious CD Lamb wants his fucking money.
He wants his money. He does.
Yeah, I ain't man. I want my
Wouldn't
money
you want yours?
for real. Yeah, I want the money because this is the last year of his rookie deal, and he makes 17.5 this year. So when you talk about a new deal and a raise, he's going to expect Dallas to at least match, particularly when you talk about the annual salary at $35 million a year, and then the shitload of guaranteed money. Because Justin Jefferson has got the bag. He is the cream of the crop as far as this wide receiver spending spree, and CD Lamb wants in on the action. Fucking hilarious, man. How do we still find a way to start the summer off, even discussing the NFL, and we still got to find a way to fucking put the fucking Cowboys in the mix? Like, wait. Ugh. Shit's annoying, man. So, so seen the video a little while back with Azavea out there hooping. I seen her working on her mid range. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I seen it, and so I figured, you know what I'm saying, since we talk about some hoops, 2 days, NBA Finals, Boston, Dallas.
I don't even recognize my buddies on her take, man. What up?
Yeah.
That's my neighbor, the one that I told you. He made me relapse. He made me relapse on gambling.
Oh, for real? He checking us out?
Yeah.
Shout out. Appreciate it, man. Let all your hater ass friends know about Out of Bounds Live, bro. All right. 2 days, man. NBA Final starts. You know what's going down. Azavea, she's working on her mid-range. We already know. You know what I'm saying? Hoops.
Yes.
Okay. Matchups, predictions, man. Boston, Dallas. I need you to go get it.
4-2. My fucking phone died.
Oh, shit. Dang it. Woo. That shit sucks. I mean, I thought he would have enough sense to charge up, you know, traveling home from work, but I guess he just forgot or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? So I'll try to toe this line for a few minutes. Hopefully he can get back. You know, Boston and Dallas, you know, you got the most dominant team in the league. Okay. The toast of the Eastern Conference versus a lower seeded upstart yet on fucking fire Dallas Mavs team. And particularly with them being able to close out, you know what I'm saying, and getting their rookie big man Lively back, you know, after he took that nasty knee in the back of his head. I think that was game 4. Game 3, game 4. But you know, Boston's one thing. You know, I think if anybody really knows and follows NBA, you can't say you were surprised. If you want to be surprised by how dominant they were and as far as margin of victory, you know, that's one thing. All right, but yet as far as winning the East. That really should have been a surprise. All right, particularly with issues in Milwaukee and their idiotic coaching change and Dame and his adjustments. And then there were some injury issues with him and Giannis down the stretch. Okay, the Knicks hung tough, but I mean, with Randall going out, you know, I just feel it just became, you know what I'm saying, a roster issue. You know, you just didn't have enough guys. You know, Denver was pretty much coronated, and I was expecting Denver to get back to the finals at least. You know, that doesn't happen. You know, Minnesota upsets them. Then they get upset by Dallas, and that's how we got hurt now. You know what I'm saying? Luka Doncic playing out of his mind. All right, triple-double machine. And to me, he's another guy. Now, for his position, he's big, so definitely can't say he don't have size yet. He's not quick. He can't jump. You know, sometimes he just really don't look like he even belongs out there. And yet, they keep sticking daggers in people's hearts in the postseason, man. You know what I'm saying? And with picking up Kyrie last year, that is the perfect. We talking about basketball, X's and O's. I don't give a fuck about none of the other bullshit. Basketballs and X's and O's, the perfect running mate. Perfect running mate. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people still physically not Kyrie because he is a smaller guard in the league. You know, all right. Yet, one, when he gets hot, when that jumper's going, that between that midi and his three, and still to this day, I can't find another guard in the league that can just have some of the craziest finishes around the rim, particularly a more undersized guard than Kyrie Irving. And I've said that since his time in Cleveland. You know, that dude comes up with some of the craziest finishes when you're talking about around the rim. That's just, I don't even know. I don't even know, man. You know what I'm saying? I think it's going to be a good matchup as a matchup. You know, now, Ant said 4-2. We didn't get to hear who he's taking. I'm going to assume he's taking Boston. And I'm feeling most people, you know, whether just, you know, a casual prediction or for all you gambling junkies out there, all right, for all you motherfuckers, you know, easy to ride with Boston, and rightfully so. You know, and I get that. You know, there's this narrative that Jason Tatum, as far as redemption, after they lost to Golden State in the 22 finals, and having a sense of just a better appreciation because it's so hard to get there and then to actually have opportunity to get back, and they're here. And a lot of people are riding that sentiment, man. You know what I'm saying? And Jacob Brown, though. Like, because I try not to get caught up in this argument on who's the better of the two. Like, enough of these networks and shit, they do enough of that shit. You know what I'm saying? I feel he's more of an X factor because I like him better defensively over Tatum, just as a player overall. That's just me. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people wanted to make a big brouhaha about him winning conference finals MVP as far as Jaylen Brown, you know, and then coming off the heels of his $300 million extension he got last summer, you know, and I respect him not being shy. Oh, wait.
You back on your phone?
Mm-hmm.
What up? Charge your phone. Charge your phone. All right, so, bro, you said 4-2 and then it cut off. So you said 4-2, but who you got winning it? And why? I need to go get it. You can't hear me. I can't hear you. I can't hear you, bro.
4-2.
Okay, but who you got winning? 4-2.
Dallas.
Okay. Now, that's your prediction. Tell them why. Tell them why you feel Dallas 4-2. Go get it.
Let the kids know.
because they're oversized.
Okay.
I say you gotta have me and you believe in big man, bro. So
Yeah.
you got Gafford, Lively, and I'm missing, what was it, Washington?
But he's more of a wing, but all
Yeah.
right.
And the Celtics have what? Al Horford, who couldn't
Well,
jump, who couldn't hopscotch if he tried.
right.
Yeah, yeah.
It's funny. It's funny you basing your prediction off the bigs, and I'm really cool with that because Porzingis will be playing game one.
Listen, like me
And
and my buddy Justin
okay,
say,
go ahead.
Porzingis is a glass cup from Dollar Tree. If you drop that motherfucker, if you drop that bitch in the bag, it's gonna break. So
Okay. Okay. All right. So, well, let me run this by you then. Let's take this as a fully functional, healthy Porzingis. Okay. Does that get Boston over the hump? Because that's the reason they made the deal to get him. He's supposed to be the missing piece after they lost to Golden State in 22. Okay. And I've been seeing it all day, saying the clips from the press conference and everything. He is slated to not only play, probably start game one. Of course, I'm going to be worried about his condition. Motherfucker ain't played in almost almost a month. But if he's healthy and if he's playing Porzingis ball, does that get Boston over the hump? Needs to go get it. Because you brought up
on
the
the computer.
bigs. Yeah.
Uh, it may be enough. I mean, I'm not gonna just sit here and say that the Celtics are gonna get swept or not. Like
Right.
I like Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, but I
Mm-hmm.
just feel like Kyrie and Luka,
Mm-hmm.
man, that's a different ball game, bro. Like they said, who would have the upper hand, or should I say, who's gonna be the killer of it? And I seen that First Take. They said Jaylen Brown and Kyrie, and they gave it to Kyrie. Well, gave their
Mm-hmm.
reasons why they say Kyrie.
Right.
But I don't see the Celtics having enough firepower to beat them. I mean,
With all the threes they shoot, shit.
yeah,
That'd be
they
a
shoot a lot of threes, but Dallas has good defense. You remember you told me this personally. You
okay.
said ever since the adjustments Dallas made after All-Star break, their defense has been crazy. And you said that when we played them and we lost.
PJ Washington. Okay. And then the move for Gafford. Because remember they drafted Lively as a rookie.
Yeah.
Okay. And oh my God, even Luka's playing a little defense. What the fuck? But yeah, the way the whole team complexion change. You already know firepower wise what you're gonna get with Kyrie and Luka together. We already know what that is. You know what I'm saying? Basketball wise, that ain't hard to figure out. But a lot of these motherfuckers, they just don't understand defense. They just don't. And all you got to do is look at all of Dallas's defensive numbers since those moves were made. That explains why they got so hot down the stretch. So you got a dominant Boston team that ran through the conference, ran through the league, yet Dallas is hot. Like we were talking about NCAA. Okay, yeah, what you did all season is impressive, but who's
Your
hot
phone.
coming in the tournament? Who's hot coming into the tournament? We do this every tournament year, especially those last 10 games. What'd you do? Who's hot coming in? Boston's been dominant, yet Dallas is on fire coming in. 7-2 in road playoff games this year. Go get that one.
I mean, I can't eat nothing to go get it. My team's out of it. Dallas got they uh they exposed your boy Anthony Edwards and
Okay.
them.
Yeah.
There was no
Yeah.
formula that they could have had. I mean, yeah, like you said, they didn't get swept,
No.
but no.
I mean, shit. 5 games though, and you the home team. You know what I'm saying? For Minnesota to be the higher seeded team in the whole team, and then you, like you said, you lose that series in 5.
Right.
Shit. Plus, I mean, and just real quick, because something they pointed out today, which I think makes so much sense. With Dallas being able to close out Minnesota early, they get some rest. They get some rest, particularly Luka, because, I mean, ain't he just pretty much getting a triple-double this whole postseason? Let's just call it that, right?
Yeah, I mean,
The
let's
whole
just sum
fucking,
it up.
they showed his shit. He's the first player in league history to, as far as postseason play, to lead and they showed all the totals, total points, total threes, total rebounds, total assists, blah, blah, blah. It was like 7 or 8 different fucking categories. I'm like, fuck. And when you watch him, you know what I'm saying? He can't jump the highest. He ain't the fastest. He's not the quickest. I mean, sometimes when you watch Luka play, you kind of feel like you don't even belong out there. And yet,
He'll drop 50 on your ass.
and with a running mate like Kyrie Irving, like, is there a better guard when you talk about him? Because I hate how people knock him still. Well, he's still little. Well, okay, he can't help that. But no one finishes around the basket as a guard better than him. That motherfucker has some of the most unbelievable finishes. Like, that nigga's like Circus Olay around the rim. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's
He killed
ridiculous.
us. He hit a left-hand runner hook on us over Jokic for
That was
game.
that St. Patrick's Day game.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I remember that.
you can. I know Kyrie is capable of doing anything, and
Mm-hmm.
I mean, as a point guard, Kyrie
Mm-hmm.
don't get enough assists to me all the time, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But I like his game. I mean, hell, Kyrie's so smooth, bro. It's crazy. Like, he's really a smooth cat on that court. Like,
So, do you think his scoring, right, can like extend his playmaking? Because I ain't gonna lie, like, that's probably my only serious knock about him. I'm like, you're too talented to still not be getting 7, 8 dimes a game, bro.
right.
You know what I'm saying? So, can these other guys make shots though? You know, does he trust them in that situation? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
One thing they do have on their side is championship experience. When you talk about Kyrie Irving, another reason I feel he's the best running partner they ever to have with Luka. You know what I'm saying? He's been there. He's been there, and particularly not just X and O. You know, in that locker room, that shit matters. You know what I'm saying? Outside of Gafford, I mean, what, PJ Washington been in the league, what, 4 or 5, maybe 6 years? I mean, they're a young enough team, and they ain't been there. And not just on the floor. I think having Kyrie, as far as, ants for the whole situation. But I feel, like I said, not just X and O's, but Kyrie's presence in that locker room, for the simple fact, he has been on a championship team, okay, and the ups and downs and everything that goes into being in the finals, dealing with the media, dealing with friends, family, dealing with the opponent, other players, coaches, you know, the fans. You know, first 2 games in Boston, like game 1, those fucking Boston fans, they gonna lay into him so fucking hard. You know, and I don't believe this is gonna be a repeat of the situation when he played for Brooklyn. You know, and the ugliness that crowd interaction entail. I feel he is so at peace, you know, as a person, with a lot of the flack he's taken and a lot of the drama he's caused teams, personally and professional, you know, and that man just seems he's just at a center. You know what I'm saying? He has this internal peace going on. And to me, that matters a lot. That matters a lot. You know what I'm saying? I'm kind of a sucker for redemption stories. But knowing he used to play for Boston, and as a Laker fan, it's in my DNA to hate the Celtics. Like, fuck that. You know, I'm a sucker for redemption stories. I'm simply a bigger sucker for revenge stories. And whether it's game 1 or game 2, I hope, but you know, because I definitely feel Dallas they're gonna steal one of those games. I mean, we're talking about a team that is 7-2 in road games in the playoffs this year. Okay, I don't think they're gonna have any problem winning one of those games. The one they win in Boston, I hope that's the one Kyrie drops a 40-piece on them. Perfect. Okay, because I don't think Boston fans know or want to even care about any level of maturation this guy's been going through the last couple of years. Okay, and part of his name is always going to be sullied, and yeah, he made some bad decisions and brought some of that on himself. You know what I'm saying? That's just one part of the story. Boston fans don't fucking care. They're gonna lay into his ass, and X's and O's wise and team personnel, and then based on a 7-2 road postseason record this year, I have no problem saying Dallas is going to win one of those games in Boston. And when they do, that's the one I hope Kyrie drops 40 on their ass. Because I really don't think nothing they say going to do is really going to get in his head like that. He's a guy that's been through a lot. Shit he's brought on himself, and then people who just latch onto that and then just want to attack him in just some of the most foulest, vicious ways. And he ain't necessarily had the best reactions to some of that shit. You look at that man now. Look at that man right now. Okay. So whether Dallas wins or loses this series, the point I'm making is, just like with real life, a lot of you motherfuckers, you fucking people, y'all get hung up on dealing with people for who they were. Because whatever self-insulated and petty reason you don't want to get to know and understand who that person has become and is currently, yeah, see, that's what a lot of you motherfuckers do. So win or lose as far as Dallas in this series, when you look at the journey and getting here, and just take a little time to really pay attention, man, as far as Kyrie Irving, where he's at as opposed to where he is right now. And right now, him and the Dallas Mavericks have an opportunity, okay, to win that franchise's second title and his second title personally. And then, we got somebody like Luka, who's just had a great individual career, you know what I'm saying? They got knocked out that conference finals against Golden State a couple years back. And so, literally his deepest postseason run of his career, and he's still young. I feel a guy like Kyrie wants to do any and everything he can to help a guy like that win his first title. Because Kyrie remembers what it's like to win your first title. Okay, and with the situation in Dallas, I feel a part of him he's feeling like that. He's like, man, we got to win it. You know what I'm saying? And he and the rest of that squad, especially with Lively back being healthy, I hope it can hop back on, because I still have the question, can a healthy Porzingis, and if he can't be healthy and out there sucking, you can be healthy but still produce. If he's healthy and he's playing Porzingis ball, because that does force Dallas to have to deal with another big. I mean, now defensively in the paint, he may not be somebody like a Giannis, or going further back, somebody like Shaq. Shaq was a beast defensively in the paint. He was just hard to score on, But Porzingis still is 7'3", 7'4". He's got length. He's going to be able to affect some shots in the paint, When Dallas switches, will he be able to post those smaller guys up and get some damage done in the paint? And then the space he's going to help create, not just for Tatum and Brown, but anybody else. You got guys like Derek White that can get high. You still got Drew Holiday. When you talk about countering my Kyrie point, a guy on the roster who's already been there. And now he's trying to help a team who's been trying to get there. Because he's already been to the mountaintop. He's seen through the eyes of the Larry O'Brien trophy. And it's a beautiful view. You know what I'm saying? So you still got Drew Holiday to deal with. So Porzingis' size, and then the way he helps create space, Dallas be able to react to that defensively. I ain't gonna be able to handle that defensively. All right, we gonna see, man. We gonna see. But yeah, I'm hoping Ant can hop back on, man, because I want to wrap this last part up with the WNBA weekend shenanigans, as I like to call it. You know, Caitlin Clark saga continues, which I love. I love like this saga. Like this, Hollywood couldn't write this shit. Hollywood couldn't write this. I'm telling y'all, man. Like the overall saga. I love it. You know, just like anything else though in life, you know, there's things I dig about it. There's things I don't dig about it. Yet, you know, what I'm saying the sum of the whole, I'm cool with all this shit. I fucking love it. You know. You know, I love the fact that this is the highest profile WNBA set of rookie pains. We talking about rookie pains and life as a rookie in the league. You know, this is definitely unprecedented. All right, like and it's unlike a lot of you motherfuckers, fake ass motherfuckers. I have watched WNBA pretty much since its inception. I'm not gonna be ashamed about my curiosity about it. I was already heavy into women's college hoops. We talk about those great UConn, early days of UConn, and still Pat Summitt and all the magnificent work things she accomplished down in Tennessee. So college women's hoops I was already a fan of. So definitely was curious about the WNBA. Oh shit. All right, the man's back. Let's see if we can get back into this decline. What the fuck? And they on butt. Ugh. This shit keeps saying decline, bro. Man, I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I fucking knew it. I fucking knew it. That's all right, bro. Keep watching. You can't even comment or nothing. Damn, that's lame as fuck. All right, I will toe the line for this final round, man. You know what I'm saying? I got you covered because we ain't letting this shit go for nothing. All right, for real, for real. So weekend shenanigans. I'm checking out Chicago and Indiana. You know, just for one. Fucking AI. I mean, I'm sitting here fucking using profanity. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, but we're gonna get to that. I'm gonna get there. So one, I was excited because get to see Angel Reese play because I think I only seen Chicago play one other time this year. All right. Two, Camila Cardosa, part of that undefeated South Carolina title team. You know what I'm saying? Excited to see her play. Thinking, oh, some Twin Tower shit. Angel Reese, 6'4". Camila Cardosa, 6'7". So just as a game, I was ready to watch it. Yeah, now we know Indiana and Caitlin and the squad, shittiest team in the league, yet they get in a noon game, whatever, blah, 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 blah. I was just ready to excited to watch the game. So, and the game's happening, and it's going on, it's doing this thing, you know, and yet the story, of course, is not actually the game, which kind of sucks. You know, that's not the story. The story, you know, is Kennedy Carter, who I did some homework on her. So let's just put it. I'm gonna put it like this: she got a history, y'all. She do. She got a history. That you know, you can't accidentally get traded 3 times in a 4-year career. You know, or it's like busted relationship. It can't always be the other person. At some point, it's gotta be you. It just does. But most people just play victim in their failed relationships. But the point of the matter is, because I digress from my point, you know, she had just scored a basket, a little short mid-range jumper. Okay, Indiana's, ready to inbounds it. She set up D. Caitlin standing there, ready to receive the inbounds. And Kennedy Carter, of course, because I'm sure y'all have seen it by now, whether you're a basketball fan or not, which that's another point. But anyway, chucks her in the shoulder. Caitlin falls, blah, 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 blah. Earlier in that same game, Angel Reese had her. Now, Chicago had the ball. Yet on the Chicago shot attempt, Angel Reese cleanly had her boxed out in position in case of an offensive rebound, okay? Yeah, there was some contact because Caitlin's behind her. Angel securing her box out. That girl went flying 30 feet, actually. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Caitlin Clark, you got a second career as a stunt woman, I'm telling you. But the point of the matter is, I actually watched the game, and I in real time seen both of these incidents. So that was third. I get up yesterday morning, and Kennedy Carter's chuck to the Caitlin Clark's shoulder, knocking her down. Now this thing's upgraded to a flagrant. I sniffed the bullshit right then and there. Okay? Because all weekend, that thing was everywhere. Sports shows or not. Okay? Fox News. Trump and Caitlin Clark. That's all they ran. Okay? Trump and Caitlin Clark. Okay, so this thing was everywhere. And of course, so many people are mad about it. And a majority of these people are non-basketball people. Y'all don't even like hoops, let alone women's hoops. You just love the Caitlin Clark story. So y'all gonna sit there in y'all self-righteous indignation, throwing the most venomous shit out there. And it's funny because the week before I watched Chicago and Connecticut, and I watched Angel Reese take like a clothesline from hell, JBL style. You know what I'm saying? For smack, like back in the day on SmackDown, for real. Okay. No story about that. Like, it wasn't a story. Angel Reese made a comment about it. It was mentioned in regards to the coverage of that actual game and the little fallout, and that was it. Okay, like that was it. That thing was over by the next day. This motherfucker happened Saturday. They upgrade it to a flagrant one, and everybody with a fucking microphone. And I'm trying to break this down in its context. Now, one, X's and O's, just basketball as a whole. Is that quote unquote a basketball play? No. And we know that. But motherfuckers was calling this an assault. It's not an assault. Let's not get all oversensitive and dramatic, okay? Let's keep it in the realm of just hoops. That's all right with you motherfuckers. But see, you're asking non-basketball people to keep an incident that happens in basketball in context. Make that make sense. You know what I'm saying? I'm a racist. I mean, we get there, bro. We go get to how I'm a racist because I'm so racist. But Alyssa Edwards. I believe that was the name of the Connecticut Sun player that clotheslined Angel Reese just the week before. And once again, I seen it in real time because I was watching the game. Because I want to watch the game. It's the single greatest draft class in WNBA history. There are story teams like my Las Vegas Aces and the marquee Asia Wilson. I want to see them play. Okay? I want to see the new front court that sports Camila Cardoso now with her first game back in Angel Reese play. Yeah, I'm going to watch Indiana to watch Caitlin Clark play. That's always my intention. It's just to watch the games. Yet it's going to be some bullshit. And more so this season than ever before. And that is the Caitlin Clark effect. Since everybody wants to talk about the Caitlin Clark effect. How women who've grinded for years should be grateful to her and all the attention and particularly on the financial end she's bringing. Well, there's only so many of those players that's getting financial opportunities. We talking about ad campaigns and merchandise and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? Just like Angel Reese and her Barbie Reebok line. She previewed pregame, you know, when they were talking to her. You know what I'm saying? And I'm telling you, man, you show those motherfuckers to Chad, she gonna want them, even if it is Reebok. Them motherfuckers are tight. Like, I would buy those for, like, my significant other, like, for real. Them motherfuckers are cold. So, but, yeah, when you talk about the bulk of the you know what I'm saying, when you talk about the bulk of players in the WNBA, between their player contract and then opportunities off the court, they're still far and fewer between. It's not the norm. Okay. Yet this thing gets upgraded to a flagrant foul, and poor Caitlin, and they're picking on her. And I'm like, once again, can y'all keep it in the context of basketball? She's a fucking rookie. Let's get that straight. All rookies go through this. It's I don't care what the sport is. I don't understand how so many people still can't understand the hardest transition to make is from college to the professional ranks. Pick your fucking sport, people. It ain't that hard. It is. Okay? And rookie life's supposed to suck because you're a rookie on the worst team in the league. That's why you were the overall #1 pick. No matter who would have been slated this season to be the overall #1 pick as far as the WNBA draft, whoever the top college ladies player would have been this past season, that's who the Fever were going to draft. You know, no different from the Las Vegas Aces and all the work they put in to repeat, you know, with the centerpiece, the marquee, Asia Wilson. You got to work hard to suck like the Fever had. It takes a lot of work to achieve. It takes a lot of work to fuck up and to keep fucking up for a long time. Okay? So that's rookie life, man. You're the top pick because it's the shittiest team in the fucking league. It's supposed to suck ass. That's the nature of sports. That don't have shit to do with Caitlin Clark or not. But a lot of you motherfuckers can't compartmentalize this shit. I gotta slow down a little bit because I'm a little wired and I ain't got my running buddy with me, you know what I'm saying, and I'm playing ISO ball. But it's all to the good, you know what I'm saying? I got it covered. But rookie life is supposed to suck ass in professional sports. It's supposed to. Period. You know, now, with the outcries of the league and the commission need to do something because Caitlin's being targeted, once again, all rookies are targeted. Every fucking pro, yes, they gonna test you. You a fucking rookie. Like, get the fuck out of here. Once again, some of you motherfuckers want personalized business because it's Caitlin Clark. And she's the cash cow, the golden goose, as Stephen A. calls her. I like that term. She's the savior of the league, so can't shit happen to her. Whatever. Like, no one's allowed to guard her. You know, it's kind of hard to guard her because, I mean, she got that same move every time, bro. Like, I've been seeing this shit for 2 fucking years, you know what I'm saying? Because she's a righty. So she'll come back to the left, take a couple drills with the left, and as soon as she crosses back over, this is her patented move when she's making a drive attempt, people. Okay? As soon as that ball's in her right hand, rookie freshman. Yeah, well, you knew. And it's supposed to suck. But as soon, okay, because she's a righty, so like I said, boom. It's a couple dribbles to that left hand, she'll cross back over. As soon as that ball's in her right hand, she's already pushing off. And you can go back and find plays like that if y'all cocksuckers really did your homework, because y'all love Caitlin Clark so much. This goes back to last year, that season, before eventually getting put out by LSU, you know, and Angel Reese. And speaking of LSU and Angel Reese, because Angel Reese had to remind motherfuckers, Caitlin Clark's not the only reason that viewership overall is up as far as WNBA. And its popularity, sales, merchandising, the new TV deals, all that shit. Everything's up. And Angel Reese acknowledges that. But she had to let motherfuckers know, you know. She's like, they're here to see her too. And not just her, this rookie draft class. All right, if you really follow women's hoops, man, this is a hell of a class. This is literally the single greatest class this league has had. You know, I love Cameron Brink out of Stanford. You know what I'm saying? I can't remember her name. She was like the 8th pick. She's making her debut because she got hurt during preseason camp or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Angel Reese, Camilla's back. Okay, you got Caitlin. You know, motherfuckers coming at me. You want Caitlin to fail? I don't want her to fail because for one, I don't have a dog in that fight, whether she fails or not. Whether she fails or not is no literal consequence to me. Let's understand that. Okay. Two, too many other motherfuckers are rooting for her to fail. Like, there's a denial that, so the WNBA's had to fend off this narrative that a lot of the players in the league aren't happy about Caitlin and her situation and being her, blah, blah, blah. And my thing is, if I'm going to play the numbers, the law of averages, of course, I don't think it's the majority, yet there are the ones that do. And I think the WNBA at one point, and the league officials and players and whatever, have to come to terms with that. More importantly, Caitlin has to come to terms with that. Because you asked for all the smoke. See, this is another layer of the compartmentalizing this whole Caitlin Clark situation. Y'all got to understand about keeping it in the realm of basketball, as far as what's on the court, rookie life, from transition from college to professional sports as a whole. Okay, but now we're gonna get into the Caitlin Clark effect of it, because the media wave won't stop. She single-handedly, not this class, she single-handedly is gonna save the league. No. And real quick, Angel, I love your attitude about stuff. They want to point out how Angel Reese jumped off the bench when Kennedy Carter hip checked Caitlin and blah, 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 which, I mean, they were rivals in college. You know, you can't tell the Caitlin Clark story, no matter how her life and career story ends. You can't tell her story without Angel Reese, because too many people went out of their way to villainize Angel Reese as LSU dismissed Iowa on their championship march last year for literally doing the same thing Caitlin Clark had did to another player previously. The double standard was already set at that moment. And the media knew that shit. And they've been riding with it ever fucking since. And a lot of you dumb motherfuckers, y'all get caught up in the media aspect of that shit, because it's all you non-basketball people. You know, quit denying there's a racial component to this story. Y'all have to quit doing it. The media don't want to acknowledge it, yet they use it to spin their story. You know, I'm gonna give y'all a personal example of how out of control this shit has gotten. So, like I said, I'm watching that game. And they showed a close-up of Caitlin, and I had an epiphany. I've been watching this girl play ball for 2 fucking years, and yet I did not realize how fucking big her nose was. Man. And somebody that survived the 80s, I'm telling you, like, if you are a cocaine user, whatever you're going to share with her, fine, and then put your stash up. There can never be any loose coke laying around, okay? That thing, it's, man, pick your vacuum. Hoover, shop vac, the little robotic one to be running over to catch the shit in all the videos. Zumba, okay? Suction, you feel me? Black hole. Yes. Yeah, I said it. The point of the matter is, man, I realized how big her nose was. So I called a friend of mine, tell her how I was laughing about it and shit. And the first thing that popped in my head as I'm telling my friend this story, Gonzo from the Muppets. Okay? She sent me, like, the perfect picture. Because I'd already downloaded the Caitlin Clark picture. And I made sure it was the best headshot I could find because I want to zoom in on that big-ass nose. And I made my petty meme on Facebook, and I left it at that. Well, you know what I'm saying? The main part of the thread focuses on me and a guy named Matt Toughness. And anybody who follows me or whatever, you know what I'm saying? You know, he's somebody that's been following. He started following me in the Louisville fan group a few years back. You know what I'm saying? And a little quick backstory as far as me and him personally. So he was my caseworker when I was locked up back in the day. So he sees my, you know, Caitlin Gonzo. Why you always picking on her? And why you always making it about race? I'm like, this ain't got shit to do with race. One, you idiot. I'm talking about her big ass fucking nose. Like, it's Gonzo from the Muppets. Like, the joke writes itself. How could you ascertain races anywhere in this meme, in this post? You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck are you talking about? He hurls at me, I'm a racist. I'm like, I got an interracial child, you goofy motherfucker. How can I be a racist? You know what I'm saying? You know, then he wants to call out, you know what I'm saying? He literally wants to call out, you know, my brother in arms, the world's dopest point guard, you know what I'm saying, my running mate, 6'9", like drags him into the thread, like for no fucking reason. Ant's a grown man, he handled his business, you know what I'm saying? He let him know, you know, he pretty much needed to shut the fuck up, and, you know, Matt's mom, it probably would have been best for the whole world if Matt's mother would have swallowed him, but that's neither here or there. You flash forward to the day, you know, I'm getting some heavier cleaning done. You know, pulling out refrigerators and stoves and shit, scrubbing walls, you know, keeping my shit tight. So I'm gonna take a little break, about noon or so today, rolling up a blunt. And as I sit down and start to roll up, I realize, I'm like, you know what? Like, just this situation is kind of miffing me a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't like bent out of shape about it. It was just kind of like having a hangnail, you know? So me being me, I picked up the phone and I made a call. So I called Matt. I called him because my intent was to have a conversation, man to man. You know, sports, life, you know, you always got to deal with motherfuckers that don't want to play ball. You know, so the first thing I ask him is, how the fuck you gonna call me a racist? Well, everything you post is about race. Now, since you want to do so much snooping on my Facebook page, you also see I post about food, jokes, relationships, my personal issues, trying, like, I love how you want to conveniently point out, you know, something on my page because you didn't like it. And yet you're the one that brought race into it. I'm talking about Caitlin and her big ass fucking nose. I'm taking shots. I'm making jokes, shits and giggles, like, you know what I'm saying? Well, she worked so hard to get in the league. I'm like, yeah, just like Candace Parker, Tamika Catchings, Maya Moore, you know, you talk about laying down a foundation. Cheryl Swoops, Cynthia Cooper, Lisa Leslie, flash forward to now. Hell, even white players, Rebecca Lobo, Breanna Stewart, Diana Taurasi, Sue Bird. So I made sure I listed several black female players first. That's what I do when I got to deal with somebody like him. Another one of these self-righteous, can't we all just get along? No. You know? And so I asked him, I'm like, why are you not, whether you like it or not, why can you not accept the fact that day to day, no matter what the situation is, we have situations of black and white, you know what I'm saying? At some point, race is going to be a component of that situation. You're dealing with two separate races. That's anybody. That's common sense. That's logic. That makes sense. Okay? Why does the conversation of race make you so uncomfortable? I got to ask him. And it's ironic I'm asking this guy, Matt, because he's still on my Facebook page. You can click on his page anytime you want. Matt, well, it says Matt Colleen, because that's his wife. You know what I'm saying? So their Facebook page is literally listed by name together. All right. I'm like, so let me get this straight, because I do my homework. You know what I'm saying? Because I guess well, it's obvious. Because for some reason over the last couple of years, you know what I'm saying, he still thinks that I'm that younger guy he met. Motherfucker, I've evolved. Okay, if you thought I was a smart ass and borderline brilliant then, because we've had a couple of back and forths on Facebook over the last few years. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, I wanted to handle this man to man. Don't hit me with a bunch of bullshit. All right, so I got you as a white dude telling me a black man who has a child by a white woman, and I probably slept with more white women than you have. Like, what the fuck, bro? Like, I'm the last motherfucker you need to be calling a racist. But don't think I don't do my homework. You're like, well, what are you talking about? Man, I done been all through your page, okay? You got a black motherfucker on your page. You got a whole lot of MAGA shit, though. Then try to act like I didn't know what I was talking about. So once he had to finally, you know what I'm saying, let that go, and I pointed out the ironic stupidity he displayed by hopping on a post on my page and labeling me a racist. Look, you don't like something I post, I'm cool with that. You want to criticize content, I'm cool with that. But when you motherfuckers want to get bold and take personal shots at me and at my character and my integrity, just like if you was to do that face to face, which makes me question, would he have done that face to face? The point of the matter is, I gotta draw a line. I gotta set a boundary somewhere. You can land to me about my content all the fuck y'all want to. I'm cool with all that shit. I know I don't give a fuck. Okay? And I don't give a fuck when you take personal shots at me. Just remember, once you take a personal shot at me, once you cross that boundary, now it's a whole nother level of the game. Okay? Period. So I got the self-righteous Anglo-Saxon calling the well-diverse black man a racist. I'm like, man, you know, do what like the kids say, own your truth. Don't try to back up off of it now. Own it. You said it. You look stupid saying it because it's not true. You have no idea that, because motherfucker, you ain't took a walk with me, drank a beer with me, nothing in the 30 plus years, you know what I'm saying, from when I met you when I was doing time or whatever to here right now at 52. I'm 52. I am a full grown man. I was a young adult then. I'm a full grown man now. I know you are. No, the fuck you don't. Because you ain't been around for none of the growth. You got no fucking clue who I am. You're going to find out today. Now, you took a shot at Ant. Well, no, first you drug him into it. Then won't take shots at him. Then get mad when he handles his business. Because he's a grown man and he's going to handle his business regardless. You know what I'm saying? I was like, yeah, this phone call, this is me and you. This is what this is about. This is the shit you wanted to precipitate because I post a comical meme featuring Caitlin Clark's cocaine ass, Hoover suction ass nose with Gonzo from the Muppets, and you turned it into a race conversation when it wasn't even a conversation about race. Because race makes you uncomfortable. The conversation makes you uncomfortable. And I just simply asked the man to have the balls to say that to me. If it makes you uncomfortable, fine. I'd be cool with that. That's your right. Well, I helped a black woman become county judge up here in Owen County, which is northern Kentucky. All right, for those who don't know geographically, not too far from Cincinnati. Oh, you got a feather in your cap? What the fuck I'm supposed to do? Like do a backflip? That don't mean shit to me. Because like I said, I do homework. I've been all up and down your page, bruh. All up and down it. So don't sit here and talk about how much you fed for or help black people. You know what I'm saying? Would you have helped if it wasn't for in a political setting? Would you even help that woman in any capacity? If she was hungry, would you buy her some groceries or actually take her somewhere to eat? You know, would you find some way to help facilitate in feeding her? Or she had nowhere to sleep, would you take her in? Even if it was just for one night. See, this is the shit, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers got to ponder, talking about, well, I did this for somebody. Yeah, but what was your intentions? County judge, you got something out of it. That wasn't out of the goodness of your heart. So don't sit here and wave your little feather in the cap to me. You know, and if I wrap this shit up, I'll let him know. And this goes for anybody else and everybody else. I don't give a fuck about motherfuckers hopping on my page and not liking shit. You can keep your comments to the content. Keep your comments to the post if you do comment. And be like, I don't like that shit. Blah, that shit was whack. I'm cool with that shit. Keep it to the comments, though. Because he's another clown-ass example of how just social media got a lot of y'all motherfuckers fucked up. And y'all act like y'all don't know how to actually interact with actual people. You know, for real. Flat out. Social media's got a lot of y'all fucked up. I don't care what color you are, your race, your religion, your geopolitical affiliation, your financial demographic. I don't care who the fuck you are, particularly here in America, the pillar of Western civilization. Or as I like to call it, modern day Sodom and Gomorrah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, a little scripture for you. Oh, yo, shout out to Mr. Vernon, man, a.k.a. the pastor and the pastor's wife, Mr. Tanya. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. Shout out, man. You know what I'm saying? The point of the matter is, to wrap this up, I told him, he's like, well, do you want me to get off your page? I didn't say that. What I said was, you being on my page, you're going to be upset a lot. I use Out of Bounds Live as a reference. Yeah, you try to watch the first couple of shows, and then you want to get in my comments, and Chris, you know, why do you, such foul language, you have to be so coarse, and blah, blah, blah. You're better than that. Well, in a way, no, I'm not. Particularly when it comes to sports. That's what the fucking networks are for. You know, and it's not like I can't, you know what I'm saying, in any setting, you know what I'm saying, speak in an eloquent manner, or whether I choose to or not. And I choose to live Out of Bounds Live. But that's my life, man. That's how it's always been. I've always been outside the box. I'm always going to be outside the box. All right? I'm never the dude that fits in. Like I told him, I'm not popular. I'm infamous. A lot of people know me, yet for a lot of fucked up reasons. And I'm cool with that. Because when it comes to people anyway, especially in my circle, I'm all about quality, not quantity. I know a lot of you motherfuckers. Most of you motherfuckers suck. That's why I only deal with y'all in certain capacities. And you probably feel the same way about me. And that's the thing. I'm cool with that too. Like, I'm cool with all that shit. Last but not least, I got a grown man, because I'm telling you, look, I'm going to get back to my cleaning, because I got more important shit to do. Flawless, what's good, man? Glad you back safe, man. Real talk. Shout out to Shawana and the kids, man. But, you know, and wrapping it up, I'm like, I got to get back to my cleaning, this and that, whatever and shit. You know, I decided to be a man and call you on this. I prefer to have had a conversation. He ain't won't do that. He ain't won't do that. You know, he had the choice. He chose not to keep it civil. He chose to engage in monumental levels of bullshit and fuckery. And I wasn't up for none of it. Okay. No one, and to wrap it up, shouting out Nisha and Terry, I think, on a post earlier, a little later after our conversation. And so I'm on my page, and the phone call conversation, still fresh in my head, and I'm feeling pretty good about where I'm at with it, and and I'm cool with that. So I clicked on the post originally. Everything except the petty king, my man turned over. Everything, that whole thread has disappeared. And this is another reason I'm mad that Facebook is on that bullshit. Cause 6ix9ine, you know what I'm saying? When I told him about it, he let me know why. So not only did you turn a post that had nothing to do with race about race and then engage in a race-based thread with me, you drugged my friend into it. He checked you. I call you today to discuss the situation. You hit me, of course, with a bunch of psychobabble and bullshit, self-righteousness. I responded to that and said what I had to say. He didn't want to leave it at that. He didn't want to use the Let Go app. Oh, there go the pastor right there. What's up, Mr. Vernon? Shit, send the invite, bro. Hold on. I got you. Hold on. Shit, how do I do it? Shit. What the fuck? Ah, wait. Where'd it go? Damn. Oh, I got you. Hold on, I got you, bro.
Yeah.
What's good, fool?
What's up with it?
Nah, I'm wrapping this story up real quick. So,
I saw some of your comments, bro. I was about to say something.
what's that?
I was saying I'm fucking racist. Fuck everybody.
Say what?
I was saying I'm racist. Fuck everybody equally.
You're not racist. You're an equal opportunity asshole. You hate everybody. See, me too.
Exactly.
Me too. But see,
fuck them all.
Most people don't get people like us and how and why we think like you're a racist. I'm not a racist. I hate everybody.
Hey, look,
But
I'm being 100. I only believe in one race, and that's the human race. I don't give a fuck what color anybody is. Yup.
yeah, but
Anybody can be an ignorant motherfucker. It don't matter
No,
who it is, what color you are. It don't matter, bro. I believe in one race, and that's the human race. And if you can't get along, then why you on the live? Like, why you even in the inbox or on the live or just talking? Period. Like,
I don't disagree with you. It's just
we people like that.
Okay, I don't disagree with you. Yet we have to acknowledge not everybody wants to play ball like that.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying, bro. When I saw that shit, I'm like, hold on a minute, cause.
But anyway, so let me wrap this story up real quick, dog. We can chop it up for a minute. I'm cool with that.
For sure.
So I noticed the whole thread, other than the Petty King's reaction, is down. I call Ant, let him know, and he tells me why. Because Mr. Matt Toughness wants to play social media cop, fucking rat, and reports Ant's comments and got the whole thread erased. So not only do you decide to be a snitch, you wanted to cover your ass and got that whole thread erased because you the one who hurled the comment that I'm a racist. And then when I sit there and tell you, you goofy motherfucker, I got an interracial child. Explain to me how that makes me a racist, you goofball motherfucker. Then I call you about it today. You feel me? Trying to have a man-to-man conversation. He's trying to play Neo like the Matrix and shit. Man, fuck that.
Niggas is weird, bro.
Yeah, and I tell you, like, when you want me to be off your page, you can stay on my page all the fuck you want, bro. What I'm saying is, when you see something you don't like, keep those comments to yourself. You can comment on my content. Once you take personal shots at me, now that's a whole nother level of game. Because, motherfucker, you try to act like you don't remember where you met me at. You were my caseworker when I was locked up.
Right.
So I am not about the bullshit.
And motherfuckers is weird, bro. Like,
I ain't seen
the problem with this world, bro, is like, I'll put it like this. Let me give you a prime example. How the fuck is an iPhone get smarter but people get dumber? Answer that question before somebody talks shit about, oh, you're racist or you're this or you're that. Bro, if that was the case, I wouldn't even like you from the fucking gate, and I met you out here. So,
yeah. Shout out.
I know your family and whatnot out here. So, like, what the fuck? People are too busy judging people for the color, bro. They don't give a fuck. Ignorance is everywhere. Like, it don't even have to be about color anymore. It's about just who a person is that will define everything. You know,
right. Like when you
person, because in all reality,
yeah,
you know, it's like the immigration shit, bro. We're all fucking immigrants. The only ones that aren't immigrant is Native Americans.
Right. Like we're all immigrants.
So this whole shit of talking about immigration law and this and that, we the one that need to get the fuck out of the United States.
Right.
Because we the one fucking it up.
Well, I can't legally because I'm a convicted felon and I can't get a pass. I can never have a passport.
Hey, bro, it ain't hard to buy a boat.
I don't like boats for 2 reasons.
Get a plane.
I'll fly because I don't like boats.
Get a plane. You can go anywhere.
You know, I can't swim. Terrified of water.
Shit.
Terrified of it. Plus, the last time a bunch of black people got on a boat, I mean, you see how that worked out. So, I mean, just saying, man. Like, I mean, I didn't do it. I'm pointing out what happened. Last time a bunch of brothers got on a boat, it kind of didn't work out. Like, it kind of did, but then, you know.
I wasn't around at that time.
Me neither. I
ain't got nothing to do with me.
I'm just saying, like, I hate when people act like history still aren't facts and aren't relevant.
The problem is the people of the United States, bro, is letting fucking history repeat itself because in all reality, they're talking about, oh, slavery this, slavery that, but yet you're bringing this shit up for what? Think of the future. Don't think of the past. Ain't that a problem with people nowadays? Like, if you don't think about the future, what the fuck are you stuck in the past for? Stop worrying about the next man's color of his skin and worry about what the fuck that person can do for you. That's what people need to really look at is how the fuck can this person help me?
We as a nation,
I don't care what nobody says. There's no superior race. I don't give a fuck what color you are. I don't care how many people see this. There is no superior race at all.
Right.
We're all equally built the same. We bleed, we talk, we see, we fucking pee the same, kind of.
Right.
So it's like, dude, I don't care if the next person was polka dotted. I'm not going to judge him for his skin tone. He got a disease, so what? Not really. I'm just using that as an example. But it's just like, come on, man. To know the person, know a person's heart before you judge them for the color of their skin.
Right. Like, in trying to get.
Because, yeah, like for an example, I love all black people. Don't get me wrong. I'm anti-racist. Like I said, I only believe in one race, and that's the human race. So,
okay.
For an example, this whole black and white and brown and all that shit going on, bro. The only reason that we're so fucking at each other's necks right now, and this is my personal feeling and thought about it, so people can see how they want. I feel like it's because they're trying to fucking colonize us. They're trying to make us go against each other, so when we kill each other off, that's less money for them to spend.
Right. It's population control. It's the purge.
I'm brown, he's white, he's green, and we can't come together and make the next fucking building. Look at how some of us, I mean, look at us now. We're building shit that people don't even know about. We're an advanced human race, but we act fucking ignorant. All of us. I'm not picking sides. I'm just picking by choice and truth. Like, we're all fucking ignorant at the end of the day because we don't know how to stop seeing beyond skin tone.
Right.
So the whole world is fucking ignorant.
Like, I have no problem, one, with you personally having that attitude, you know, and maybe the world would be a cooler place if more people had that attitude. Yet that is still not the reality. And I think a lot of people focus on the reality of it. Okay, like I got no problem saying it. You know, I personally think it's infantile and childish and counterproductive to think we're gonna be this racial utopia and all holding hands and singing Kumbaya around a fucking campfire. Like, I think that's a pipe dream.
Right.
I deal with the reality of that. Like, I don't buy into this rainbow coalition of racial harmony, unity agenda. Like, I don't buy into it because you're always going to have groups of people that don't like other groups of people. And whether motherfuckers want to like it or not, a lot of that will be based on race. It already has. History's already dictated that.
That's what I'm saying. Like, history's just repeating itself. And for what?
Because it's entertainment. It's profitable.
I know, but at the same time, if you think about it, I mean, let's put it like this. There's a black man working at McDonald's right now, right?
Okay.
There's a Mexican working at McDonald's. There's a white person working at McDonald's.
And they all making the same shitty, and they all making the same shitty money.
The same amount of bread for the same amount of dollar. What the fuck is the problem with us being different colors? Like, it makes no sense. We all have the same mentality when it comes to money.
Right.
Money don't change. Same fucking green color. The only change is the fucking color of the paper. That's it. The $100 bill went from green to blue.
So you're saying in America the only color that should really matter is green?
Yeah.
I'm cool with that.
You know why I say that? Because I don't mean it as a race term. I'm saying it because at the end of the day, money will always be here, but everybody's gonna die.
Yeah.
And what I mean by that is, if you think about it, it's always over money. Everybody's
Yeah.
fighting for the next dollar.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
money is rolling everything, but at the same time, we so fucking blind that we can't see past the cell phone. We can't see past the TV.
True.
Well, I live in a city of sin, so I'm seeing everything. But in all reality, it's like,
baby.
dude, if America was to put down a cell phone, do you think we would survive without it?
Yeah, because we survived
you know
before
why?
them.
Yeah, no, you know why? And
Why?
this is just my opinion. We so stuck on a fucking next cell phone and what the best iPhone is, Android, whatever.
Yeah.
We can't see past that because we're so into technology that we don't even know how to survive without it.
So, are you proposing the theory that technology has hindered our evolution as a people?
Honestly, low key, yeah. Because
that's so fucking dope. That's so fucking
think about it like this: can you really survive without a fucking cell phone? Can you go out on a mountain right now and stay there for a month and tell me that you can hunt, that you can feed yourself, wash yourself, and just enjoy yourself as a human? Because before anything else, before technology came, what the hell did mankind do?
But see, that's why when you first asked the question, I naturally use my logic. I'm like, well, there was civilization before cell phone. Why couldn't we survive without cell phone? But then once I listened to you, it made sense. Hence me asking the question. Now, personally, as long as I'm prepared to get everything I need, I'm more than confident I can do it. Yeah, when you talk about the average American, they couldn't do it.
Is that? Especially this generation, especially. Hell
no. God. No one under 30 can survive 30 days. Even if they got everything they need to survive in 30 days, no one under 30 can survive 30 days without a cell phone. That I do believe.
Let me jump right back on. My wife is calling, but let me jump right back on to you if I can.
Well, I was about to wrap this up because me and Ant was on for a while. Then you hopped on, and
all right. Well, we'll talk about it on tomorrow's theory. I'll pull it up tomorrow.
We're not doing one tomorrow.
Okay. Well,
I don't know. I might do a personal live tomorrow.
I'll pull it up then.
No, but I'm saying, like, I might do a personal tomorrow, but it'd be early. I know y'all time zone difference, but look, let the people know who you are, man. You can go ahead and do a plug on Out of Bounds Live, bro. Pull up.
I go by the name of DJ Flawless 702. I'm out here in Vegas. Y'all can add me on Facebook if you have any questions or feel some type of way. I don't care because I tell it like it is. I'm a natural born Aries. If you got any kind of parties you want going on, man, hit me up. I'm the hottest DJ right now that's around. Fuck with me. That's all I gotta say. And
Hey, man, shout out to the West Coast.
My wife is killing me out here on the West. You know how it is.
All right. Yeah. Appreciate it. Tell Quana and everybody I said what's up, man. Appreciate you pulling up.
Say that.
One. Yo, yeah, shout out to y'all heard the man. All right, my man Derek Flores, good buddy of mine from Vegas. He is on my page as far as my friend list. Okay, he gave y'all the info. You know what I'm saying? Hit him up. Okay, hit him up. Whether you know me personally or not, you know what I'm saying? Or whatever the case may be. But if you're out in Vegas, look, I know some of y'all got a little tax money drift left. And them fucking kids are out of school. Y'all gonna need a break soon. So if you venture to Vegas or if you're gonna have an event in Vegas, you know what I'm saying? Check out my man Derek Flores, aka DJ Flawless, man. You know I had to let him get a plug and a shout out, man. So that's what we do on Out of Bounds Live, all right? Yeah, ain't there was no big baller motherfuckers and nothing like that. Ain't no corporate sponsorship checks coming in here. You know, we just support whoever supports us. You know what I'm saying? That's how it goes down. So wrapping it up. I have had a day today, y'all. And like I said, it's just crazy how I called this dude wanting to discuss this man to man. And after the phone call, his reaction was one, to be a snitch rat ass motherfucker. I'll tell y'all something. I'm from that generation, man. Parents, grandparents, uncles, aunties, all your elders, everybody on the hood. Quit snitching. Quit telling her everything. A lot of motherfuckers at the end of the day really ain't gonna care about what you have to say. Okay. 2, you talk about the criminal element and why a rat, right, snitch ass motherfucker is referred to as a rat. Let me give y'all a little quick backstory. In the animal kingdom, a rat is a bottom feeder. It is a scavenger. It will do anything to survive. Literally anything. Meaning, it will push a rat in front of another. It will push another rat in front of a cat to save its ass. Okay, a rat is never about doing the right thing. Ratting is about saving your ass. There's no integrity in being a snitch. It's not. Now, granted, really having to learn that lesson during, some of my wilder days, hence my incarceration, hence how I first came into contact with Mr. Matt Toughness, talking like, fuck, over 30 years ago. Ain't been around me since, because we Facebook buddies. He think he had the right one to make the most asinine allegation you can make against me, personally. Okay. Just like my man Flawless, you know what I'm saying? I'm not a racist. I've had black people fuck me over. I've had white people fuck me over. I've had Hispanic people fuck me over. Whatever. I hate everybody. Y'all all get on my fucking nerves. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's easy to relate to his sentiments as far as dealing with people for who they are. Yet we cannot deny the reality we live in a race-based society. Because number one, it's profitable as fuck. That's the main reason. It's profitable as hell. Okay? But for one, you decided to be a snitch. Social media police. You met me when I was incarcerated. Okay? And we ain't talking about some 60-day failure to support child support warrant, like a lot of you pussy ass motherfuckers. So I was about the shits, bro. And when you talk about the convict code, snitching is just as unfavorable as it gets. And you decided to be a snitch ass fucking rat. And what was sad about it, be pussy about it. Don't report me to Facebook. You don't rat on me. You ratted on the man who you drugged into our initial conversation. So not only was you a snitch rat motherfucker to be a hater and then to save your ass and have that thread erased because you look stupid as fuck calling me a racist. Like, you know what I'm saying? 2 birds with 1 stone. You get to be a snitch ass, hating ass motherfucker, and you get to cover your ass. But you didn't want the world to see and know just how stupid and goofy you look by calling me as a black man who has interracial children, who have friends of other races. You just see my man Flawless pull up, and he's of Hispanic descent. I fuck with people. Don't call me a racist. Told him on the phone call, bro. I done been all through up and down your Facebook page. You one of the most MAGA Trump ass motherfuckers out here. You live in Owen County, Kentucky, northern Kentucky. Other than trips to Louisville, when you come to Louisville games and shit, and you'll tag me in posts and all that. You know what I'm saying? Multiple times, bro. You in town? Let's click up. You don't want to fuck with me like that though. So you couldn't even have the balls to just take what happened and leave it at that. You decided to be a snitch ass rat motherfucker, and then covering your ass, having a thread erased. And 3, and more importantly, okay, you were so pussy about it, you didn't even want to do it on me. You go rat on someone you drug into the conversation. And then you see this, remind you again. Like I told you on the phone, I don't need to block you. I didn't say nothing about get off my page. I said, you're going to be on my page, you even if you don't like it, you want to comment on my content, whatever. You cross the boundary, take a personal shot with me, and then you go snitch and rat, bruh. There is no one in your life in any capacity, personally, family, work, church, casual acquaintances, don't matter. Don't matter. Out of everyone you know in one capacity or another, you should have enough sense to know I'm the last motherfucker you should rat on. I don't give a fuck what it is. I don't give a fuck if it's a Facebook post or if I got 10 bricks in the closet. But you thought you was going to pull my whole card today, huh? You thought you was going to pull my whole card today. Plus, another reason I don't need to block you. It's obviously, you know what I'm saying, you a hater-ass motherfucker. So, just like some other motherfuckers I deal with, I don't need to block y'all. If y'all don't see, y'all can't hate. Y'all can't go back and report to the other hate-ass motherfuckers y'all rip and run and deal with. And act like I don't know, one, that y'all rip and run and deal with them, and who some of them are. Yet, I don't like to embarrass people. This is one of the reasons, you know, like a situation like this, because I am naming a name, you know, see, in court, this would be extenuating circumstances, all right? You know what I'm saying? But now I don't need to block you, Matt. You know what I'm saying? Because whether it's something personal, whether it's something goofy, funny, and particularly if it's out of bounds live, now keep watching. Because if you don't keep watching, you can't keep hating. And we cool with all that. Man, Chris, a.k.a. Apocalypse, man. I drug us a little longer than expected, but don't give a fuck. I am out. All right, and good evening to all you snitch-ass, hating-ass, rat motherfuckers. Okay, all you motherfuckers are a bunch of canaries. Can't wait to get on the witness stand and sing. For real. One.